afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How have your day been?
My day has been good.
Okay.
I
Since you left, how have you been feeling?
tired,
Oh,
sleepy,
sleepy.
depressed,
Oh,
hungry.
everything. Okay. I think it will get better.
Yes.
Yeah. We got to be positive.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. Positive.
Okay. So, have you been working on what we discussed the other day?
Yes, I did.
Last meeting?
Yes, I did work on my 5 of things that you asked me, and it took me a while to work on them. It took me a long time to think about it and to write it down, and I paused all the time, and yeah, I did work on it. So, yep. Would you like me to begin?
That's good. Very good.
Okay.
You can begin.
Okay. My first one is when someone approaches me and they just say where you're from, and I tell them where I'm from, and they say, well, where have you worked at before? And I really never worked because I've been locked up. How do I answer that without feeling like saying it's none of your business? I'm sorry.
It's okay if you want to say it, but if it's you, what do you think you would tell her?
Well, I would tell her it's really none of your business.
Well,
You
if
see-
that what makes you comfortable,
But I don't want to start a fight. I don't want to end up back in jail. So how do I approach people without feeling that to say those things to them? How do I turn it around?
like you say you don't want to hurt their feeling, that's already a positive move.
Okay.
So if it's you now that you don't want to hurt their feeling,
Okay.
what do you say or how do you do? If it's me, you don't. Good point. You don't want to hurt their feeling.
Well, I guess I could be more respectful and not say none of your business and just change the subject to something else or walk away and say I'm busy. I guess you can do that. That's okay. I can deal with that one on the first one. Okay, on my second one is how can my problem is having friends. Okay, so I want to be able to go out and have a good time and hang out with friends and drink, but without getting into arguments or something like that, or asking all these questions. I don't like being asked a lot of questions. I'm not an open person.
Okay.
So how do I make friends without answering questions, asking questions, or how do I do that?
Sometimes you just feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like to people ask you questions.
No.
Then you like friends.
I would like to make friends without being asked thousands of questions.
Okay.
Too many nosy people. I don't like that.
So if it's you, what do you think? Let's just see.
I just did. I don't know. I don't know how to handle people out in the society asking me all these questions.
And you like to be positive.
I like to think I can be positive sometimes, but still, though, people ask too many questions, and I don't like that.
So if you don't like that and you like the people,
Mm-hmm.
so you have something to say because you're thinking positive. You don't want to annoy them, and you don't want to be annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
So I would tell you for my own way, I would try to be positive, but for you, what do you want to say, or how do you make it positive?
I wouldn't know how to make it positive yet. I'm still having issues.
Yes, sometimes.
I'm still having issues to get out of my front door.
Because being out of place with people and coming and seeing people,
Mm-hmm.
I do smile sometimes
Mm-hmm.
and tell me how you do it. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out yet. So I guess in time I'll figure that one out.
Because you can smile,
Mm-hmm.
and with smile comes with smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just like call if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think so?
All over the phone, you feel comfortable with them? Yeah, that's a good idea, I guess. Yeah, instead of looking at them face to face.
And if you want to have a meeting with them, you want to talk to them,
Yeah.
those are things you can do.
Okay.
But if it was you, okay, let me say you want to go to a friend and you meet them, you're going out, what do you do?
Yeah, I guess I would have to invite them to a small place. Maybe the park or something. There's not too many, everybody spread out. I can see that. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to the park with them, does it like you go out and you feel, how do you feel?
It depends on the weather, I guess. If the weather's good, then I'm good. Not just kidding. But,
Okay.
I mean, I guess I could do that. I just talk to them slowly on the phone, introduce, and slowly get comfortable, and maybe it'll lead to going out to public. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. My third one is, how do I leave the life that I lived in being locked up so long? How do I put that behind me and try to live out here in this world?
The world, as I can say, you have friends, right?
No.
Well, before you went to jail,
Yes. Yes.
you,
Yes.
and you know their names,
Yes.
and some were visiting you.
No, they never visit me.
Okay. There are so many things I think you can do,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's you, what do you think people can do, even before you went?
But that just did. That's what got me in trouble. I let you know back in I was selling drugs.
Okay.
I don't want
And
to hang
you
out
don't
with
want
them.
to hang
No,
out
because
with
it would
them.
be, if I go back hanging out with people like that, then it's going to put me right back to that same spot.
Okay.
So I'd rather stay away from the people like that, because it just puts
Very
me right
good.
back to the same spot.
Very good. You already pick a positive move.
Yeah.
And before that, you knew places that you can go
Mm-hmm.
without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So it's just for you to make a good choice. And since you know they are positive things, I think you can do, like, look for the positive side. The positive side will help you.
Mm-hmm.
So you look for the positive, and I think you can pick out some positive. What do you think about that kind of thing?
I guess hanging out with positive people, the opposite, wanting more in life than just, I see what you're saying. Try not to hang out with a bad influence.
Okay, can you give like some examples of positive places that you went?
Well, for one, I sure not to go to the bar, because that's a bad influence for me.
Good job.
That's where all the alcoholics and drug addicts probably hang
Good
out.
job. Then which one is the side you can go?
Yeah, maybe I should maybe go to church and try to meet positive people.
Good
Not
job.
that everybody at church are, positive people. Some of them can be, yeah. But I see what you're saying.
Okay.
So watch the people who I hang around with. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. So how many minutes? I'm just kidding. Okay. So my fourth one is, okay, I don't know how to dress better in society. Like, I guess you could say like I'm more of a let's see, I don't know, I'm thinking like the way people dress, they look so different than I do. I don't want to, I don't know, how can I explain it? Okay, like my fourth one is about like, how do I deal, like, to respect myself and see people like, if I meet a man or something and, how do I deal with that? Like, how do I do that?
Okay.
What if I want to sleep with somebody? I've been locked up for a long time.
That's a good one.
So how do I approach a man without wanting him?
Those are like
There's a lot of
positive
cute men
things.
out there.
Yeah. So, for your own idea,
Mm-hmm.
you saw a man
Mm-hmm.
if you want to be like not to go with the man, what do you think you have to do?
What that just did, I don't want to tell a man I've been in prison, I just got out, and I mean, I don't want to be taken advantage of because I haven't had any. And at the same time, if I end up with a man, I don't want him to tell him that I've been locked up either. They'd probably be afraid of me.
So those points that you bring are good points.
Okay.
Yeah, and let me say, you met that man, and you feel
The urge.
the edge of going,
Mm-hmm.
and there's something behind your mind telling you don't go, and you want to be positive. So what do you think you do?
Get condoms. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's a positive. I have to joke around to be comfortable, just so you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be uptight.
Sometimes, as you said, some men use people.
Yes.
Okay. What do you think in the back of you to think about the man? Because you have to look if he's serious or not. So, don't you assess the person or check, look, or because you don't want to be bad? So, what do you think you will do?
That just did. I don't know how to. That's what I'm saying. How do I approach a man without wanting a man? Wanting to go sleep with him right away because he got those urge for not being with the man for so long.
But behind of you, at the back of your mind, something is telling you, don't do it, and the other part is telling you, do it. So now, as you are like in between, you got to make a choice. So, what do you think you have to do? Because you're trying to be positive.
Maybe give it a week. Buy me some condoms. Get it over with.
Okay. That's a good step. You give a week to attend to the man, or you tell him later. That's a good point.
Okay, so let me ask you. Let's just say I do find a man that I end up sleeping with, and he asks questions me about my life, and I'm not comfortable. You think it's wrong of me not to tell him that I've been in prison?
Okay, I'll back this question to you. Like a person who wants to change his life, what do you think you want to tell the man?
What I just did, I don't know.
Because you have to think about it.
Yeah.
Your mind tells you two things. Let me say it, and let me not say it. I won't talk to you, because if you want to make yourself good, you have to think to try to work on something. Yeah, because if you tell him you are in jail, or you tell him you are not in jail, you know your attitude will explain. So first you have to be positive. So what do you think you have to show him?
Okay, I'll work on that one. All right, my last one was, if I meet a man, how do I tell him, and he got kids and I don't want kids, I don't like kids. So how do I tell him I don't, without being